And channel. All right, there we are. I believe we're live. And boom, there we go. Okay, cool. So we have such a busy week. And if you have seen any of the stuff that we have going on that we've scheduled, there's actually things that aren't even on there that we've scheduled to go live with. I'm just trying to get all the chats squared away here. Boom, there we go. All right. Again, I don't expect a whole bunch of people to watch. This is an early morning thing. But I am finishing our little series here of these random solo adventures. I really found these very interesting. And if someone can let me know that they can hear me in Twitch and whatchamacallit, YouTube will get going. That's for sure. So, very quickly, as I move things around, good morning, everyone. And we got a very busy week. Tuesday, Yogi Bear, audio good. Okay, perfect. And if anybody over on Twitch, just let me know if that's good as well. We've got Tuesday Blackstone Fortress, which is scheduled, but you're not going to see it on the schedule. It's 2 o'clock Tuesday. Wednesday, we have War and Pieces, and we're painting. We're doing double stream. Thursday, Julia Hearn is back with a story that she has for Dark Tales of folklore. So another big thing. And then on Friday, we are doing our painting for the water elemental. And then at night, Candace from Board Game Geek is going to join me, and we are going to be playing Too Many Bones. Not to mention whatever I decide to do tomorrow, which I think we're painting tomorrow. So that's a full week of live events. And you have your usual... Boy, I didn't even leave myself any room to tape anything. We could do it the following week. Whatever, right? Good morning, Glowing Turtle, Captain Carl, Yogi Bear. What's up? So, we're going to do another one of these little kooky adventures here. And this one here is Jungle Quest. All right, this is the second one in the series, so I'm kind of curious how this one works out. Like they said, 2015 Fantasy Dungeon came out, which was really good. Let me turn my hat backwards. And if you get lost for any reason and want to turn back to view the last view page. Oh, okay. All right, so we have to create our character. Okay. So, we actually have to get our dice. And our dice have not been favorable. We've killed off 2 people during this whole thing. I mean, absolutely just murdered some humanoids. And first we lost Xena, then we lost Rock. But now we're headed to the jungle. Can it be any different? Make a copy of your character on your character sheet. Now you need to roll hit points. Hit points is your health. It also is the amount of strength you have when you fight. The more wounds you get, the more difficult it will be for you to win a fight. This works both ways, though. So the more you damage your opponent, the easier it will be for you to kill. We're going to have to roll a die. Oh no. Dutch, what's up? Can you hear us, see us okay? Just let me know and we'll be good to go. Bernard, how are you? Zeblik, what's up? Alright, so... Oh, boy, I'm hearing myself. I'm wondering, who the heck is talking? And it's me because I have it through the speaker. There we go. Killed that. All right, there we go. Godzilla Lover, good morning. All right. We're going to roll to see how many hit points we have. So, here we go. 4. That's really not bad. If you roll a 4, oh no, you end up with 3 hit points. Okay. So that's our hit modifier. So we're kind of middle of the road. That's how many hit points our friend has. We have to have a name for this guy, as we have with everything else. Thank you, Zeblik. I'm I'm going to let you guys name them again. All right? The few of you that are in here. Again, this is a last minute thing. Because we have such a busy week, I wanted to get in my 46th straight live video. Yeah, we're going 46. Livingston. Sheena. Oh, that's interesting. Dr. Livingston. Harold Fink. Let's see. We killed Xena. We killed Rock. Maybe Sheena can make it. All right, let's go with Sheena. Sheena the Jungle Girl. It kind of sounds jungly, so I'm going to go with that. Of course, that's probably the kiss of death. All right, so poor Sheena here. All right, you cannot carry more than one item each. However, if you add HP, you can never add more than 6. Okay, that's fine. All right, so battles. Battles are pretty easy. You have... Okay, so we have 3 HP, and we met a snake with 2 HP. You start rolling your dice. You roll a 3. This is equal to your HP. Therefore, it is considered a successful hit. So anything under that is good. Deduct 1 hit point from the snake. Now the snake has 1. You now roll the dice again. This time for the snake. You roll a 2. This means the snake misses. Okay, so it's the same as it was last time. Okay, we're going to keep on going. All right, so here we go. It's Jungle Quest time. Can we survive this time? Kabook! What's up? How you doing? Sheena is a punk rocker. She's a George of the Jungle. That's a good one, too. Sheena, the punk rocker who got lost. Well, let's find out what happened to her. All right. The heavy rains flood your ship. She was on a ship. The waves are getting higher and higher. In the distance, you see a coastline. But what island is this? You don't know. Your travels around the world have brought you to Southeast Asia seas, dangerous waters, which are frequented by pirates, monsoons, even sirens, and evil witches. In the search for the Skeleton King's marble eye, a huge diamond said to heal any wound, you now end up in the raging seas, hopelessly lost. Your ship cannot take much more. The cracking sounds of boats' inner workings become louder and louder. Suddenly, a huge wave drowns you and your ship. Wood breaks. The sails come crushing down into the heavy seas. There's nothing you can do to stop the ship from sinking now. You're still far away from the coastline. Make your choice. What do you want to do? If you want to collect as many items as possible before the ship sinks, then go to page 16. If you want to create a safe raft as possible, then go to page 17. If you want to take whatever you can find, jump into the sea, then go to page 19. All right, I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. What's up here? What are we doing? Are we trying to get as much items as possible before the ship sinks? Do we try to create a safe raft? Or do we take what we can and get the heck off that boat? All right, best of 5 here, folks. I'm going to leave it up to you. And let's see. Definitely don't want to drag down everything. But lost a friend last night. Unfortunately, a bit of an emotional morning. Oh, God, I'm so sorry to hear it. I'm so sorry to hear that. Ugh. Kabook, if there's anything I could do. Zemi, how are you? Just let me know. Alright, we're going to try to continue on this adventure. Take what we can. Don't drown. 19. That's 2. So we're going to take what we can. All right. Let's see if we can survive this. Was it from the thing? Was it from what's going on, Kabook? Hate to change the subject of this little venture. Okay. Let's see if we can keep Sheena alive. So we decided that we're going to take what we can and we're going to jump into the sea. Oh, God. Jeez. Oh, boy. And let's open up everything, right? Okay. You jump into the raging dark ocean and immediately start to swim towards the beach. You didn't manage to save any of your items from the boat, but at least you're still alive. The noise of the high waves of the deep ocean can still be heard, even though the sound from the dark midnight jungle is now louder than ever. A full moon is the only light you have, which is lucky, because the jungle is pitch black. You decide to stay on the beach for the night, curling up on top of a large rock, on a safe distance from both the jungle and the sea. It doesn't take long before you fall asleep. Keep reading. Okay, so we move over here. Okay, let's see if we can do this. You wake up, it isn't silent, but almost so compared to the last night. The sun is powerfully hot, bright, and draining. You need food, but more importantly, you need water. The sun makes it impossible to stay on the beach. You walk towards the jungle opening. As soon as you put your foot on the dark green vegetation, things start to change. This is not a normal island. It's a magical world where things change and surroundings morph into monsters. Turn the page and enter the jungle. Just we need the jungle. The green leaves of vegetation and the heat make it difficult to know where you are or where have you been. You walk around searching for landmarks, but most of the jungle looks the same. But suddenly something appears in front of you. Oh, we got to roll our dice. You know what that means. It can't be good. Here we go. Jungle Quest sounds like something that I went on when playing golf on a course with a lot of trees. Okay, here we go. 5. You see some sort of building. So we're going to turn to 28. Oh boy. We found something already. Not everything in the jungle is trees, grass, and dangerous animals. You have spotted some buildings far, far away on the mountaintops. But now you can also see something between trees and bushes. You cannot see if it is an old abandoned ruin or a larger village crawling with life. Either way, it can hold anything from treasure to immediate danger. Carefully, you approach to see better. But before you move towards your find, you can still decide to turn back. If so, return to the jungle on page 23. If you want to stay and see what type of building it is, then roll your dice. Okay, do we go back to the jungle or do we or what? Do we go back to the jungle or do we roll our dice? Pete, what's up? Hello. All were playing golf today? No. we're on a jungle quest, bruh. Go to the abandoned ruins. Well, we have to roll to find out the building. Oh, there's another building, says Zeblik. All right, come on. Let's see what we're going to do. What are we going to do? Let's see if we get one more. Go to the jungle rock. Okay, Bernard says go back to the jungle. Okay, so the next person to decide is what we're going to do. We have to roll for the building, says Godzilla Lover. So we're rolling for a building. And it is a 2, a small hut. Let's go to page 61. Let's go to page 61. Let's see what happens here. The small hut made of wood and bamboo seems abandoned at first, but suddenly there's movement in one of the dark windows. Friend or foe? You can either walk further and find out or turn back to the jungle. Otherwise, walk further towards the hut and roll your dice. Okay, what do? Do we roll the dice? Or do we go back to the jungle? We've come this far. Do we keep going? Sheena, the punk rocker who was just happened to be on a boat, who was knocked off the boat, who tried to grab some resources but did not, and who has 3 hit points. Well, press on, says James Brazil. And how easily it rolls off his tongue. Press on, go! All right, roll that die. Let's see what happens. It's a 2. The hut is actually a trading post. Things are getting a little interesting here. Trading post. By a small river shining in the sun, you see a trading post with some merchants. Finally, some people that doesn't look dangerous. Should be that don't look dangerous. I don't know. The trading post sells several different things. Most are useless junk that you don't even recognize. But there are some items, potions, weapons that might want to try to trade for. A compass, an axe, a large health potion. So we can we'll accept that. Okay. Well, we don't have anything to trade them. When you're done trading, well, that was a waste. We got to go back to the jungle. Well, we said hi to everybody, and we keep on moving. All right. Well, now we're headed back into the jungle, and we have to roll a die. We don't have anything to trade with. I don't know what to tell you. 2. You hear an animal noise. Uh-oh. Among the green leaves, you spot something. A fellow traveler, but not humanoid, an animal. Maybe this can be food. Or in worst case scenarios, you become food for it. Roll your dice. Uh-oh. 3. You spot a small lizard. Ooh. A small lizard it is, we find. All right. Suddenly, the silence is broken by a scream you've never heard before. A crackling sound, a mix between a crow and a growl monkey. It's a larger lizard, zipping up a tree in front of you. It doesn't seem dangerous. You are hungry. Do you want to catch and eat it? Or do you decide to leave it alone? Okay, so what do we do? Should we eat the lizard? Yeah, if this were Skyrim, we could rob them of everything. Yeah, there you go. Should we eat the lizard or continue on our journey? Personally, I'll be honest with you. I'm starving. Yes, capture and grill it in the sun, says Jonah. Good call. Grill it in the sun, he says. Okay. That's one. Lizard food. Zeblik. All right, there we go. Buy a gun. We can't buy a gun. All right, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Eat lizard. Go to page 40. Oh, here we go. Quickly, you snatch the lizard. It tries to bite you, but you are quicker. It dies in your grasp. Man, we're powerful. You skin the lizard and make a small fire. Cook it and eat it. It tastes wonderfully juicy. You are revived. Add 1 hit point. Remember, you can never have more than 1 6 point. You almost feel magically healed. Maybe there's something special about eating lizards. Roll your dice. Okay, so first of all, we're going to add a hit point. This is going to help us. We can never have more than 6, though. All right, so eating lizards turned out to be pretty good. Let's roll. It's a 1. Nothing special happens. Go to page 23. All right, we go back and we roll our dice again because we are looking around the jungle trying to figure out what's happening. But we did eat. 3. You see an overgrown item. Okay. The jungle is thick. Large leaves hanging down from the trees together with brown strings resemble anything from long grass, straws to worms or snakes. Every time you touch something, you keep asking yourself if it was an animal or just a plant. In front of you, the grassy jungle floor covers something that doesn't look like everything else. Instead, it seems man-made. Do you want to continue without examining the item? We would roll back on the dungeon thing. Or do we roll a dice and see what hides underneath the vegetation? Bernard says eat it. Well, we ate it and we turned out all right. Okay, so do we roll the dice or do we go back to the jungle entrance? That is the question here, folks. I'm going to leave it up to you. Sniper for Life says don't know. Yogi says roll that dice. Zeblik says roll that dice. I wonder if Sniper for Life, what's he thinking? I think we're going to roll the dice. See what's under the vegetation. Could be a snake. And we eat some more. Oh, okay. We're going to roll that dice. Jonah decided. It's a 4. And you find a weapon. What? All right. I think we found something here. This could be good for us. Turn to 84. 84. Okay. Fighting the battles without a weapon is hard. So the joy of finding something useful to kill the monsters with, of course, is overwhelming. Finally, a shiny weapon. But what kind of weapon is it? Well, we have to roll the dice and find out. It is an axe. Plus 2 HP. If you want to pick up your new weapon, then do so. Changes your character sheet. Okay, so we have an axe now. And remember that now we're up to 6 because we get plus 2 HP. Now here's the thing though, okay? We still only have 4 HP. All right? If we go down to 0 here, it doesn't matter even though we have plus 2. All right. If you want to pick up your new weapon, do so. Then proceed. And now we go back to our quest. Oh, page 86. Let's take a look at our newly found axe. Oh yeah. There you go. Easy to swing in the jungle. Good companion on your travels. I like that. All right, let's go back. Now but why would we want to get rid of the axe? Oh, go to the trading post and cut them up. Yeah, well, that's a pretty good idea. Pretty good idea. Not sure if I should get Dungeon Crusade or not. Dungeon Crusade is well worth it. I think you should. Trust me. That will be here sooner than you think. And we will be doing a complete run-through of it. That's why we're squeezing in so much this week. We're doing Folklore with Julie Ahern. We're doing Too Many Bones with Candace. We're doing Blackstone Quest on Tuesday. Monday, we're painting. Wednesday, we've got some other... I think we're doing 4 Against Darkness. I didn't set that up yet. We got a very, very busy week. Double streams most of the time. We're going strong into the big finish. All right. We're going to roll, see where we're going in the dungeon. 6. A mountain is seen in the distance. Let's go to page 31. Let's see what happens here. First thing I want to do is keep that here because we seem to keep on coming back there. 31. The jungle opens up and soon turns into stone and mud. You are approaching large mountains. As you look up the steep hills, you see clouds covering the top. There is nothing alive here, at least not that you can see. If you want to go back to the jungle, hey, go ahead, do it. Otherwise, continue towards the mountain foot and see if you spot something. Do we go towards the mountain? I'll be honest with you, I think we go towards the mountain. I'm going to make this decision for us. So we're going to roll here. It tells us to roll a dice. Let's see what happens. 5. A temple. Turn to page 68. Oh, we found a temple. Well, this can't be good. With temple, there are zealots. With zealots, what did I say? Page... I think it was 68. Temple. Temple. Oh, here we go. You enter the temple. A cold wind runs through the ornament pillars. You feel colder than you have for a long time. You walk through a narrow path. Part of it has fallen apart. The sun shines through the roof at a few places, and you can hear the hissing sound of snakes, but you keep walking. Well, that ain't smart. It just takes a few more moments before you stand in front of a large stone portal of a steel door. If you have been here before and unlocked the door, then go to page 76. If you have not unlocked the door, but have the golden key and wish to use it now, then discard the item and open the door. Okay, otherwise you have no choice but to go back into the jungle and search for the golden tree. Alright, okay, alright. Here we go. Oh, hopefully we can find the golden key. You see some sort of building. Oh, well, we see another building. I think we're going to go... Hey, we've got to find out what's going on in this building. Okay, 3. A hidden treehouse. All right. So we see a hidden treehouse. Maybe this has something that we need. In the mid of the palm trees in front of you, someone has built a treehouse. It has been there for a while, but it seems sturdy enough to cope with a few more years. A thin stream of smoke flows from the rooftop. Someone is obviously home. If you do not want to check out who lives in the treehouse, return to page 23. Or should we go check it out? I'm going to leave this one up to you guys. I'm going to leave this one. What should we do? I'm going to leave this up to you guys. Should we go and check the treehouse? Check it out, says Godzilla. We must check, says James Brazil. That's pretty much spells it out for me. We roll a die. It's 3. A tribal warrior is inside this hut. Uh-oh. Oh, this dude wants to fight. In front of you is a tribal warrior with a blowpipe. He looks at you with dark eyes. Is he dangerous? Maybe you can communicate with the warrior. Or you might have to fight him. Either way, he's blocking the way and you cannot turn back. If you want to try to talk to him, to the tribal warrior, we're going to turn to page 51. If you choose to attack him, stay and fight. If you survive, turn to page 54. All right, do we talk? Or do we fight? Can't be much of a warrior. He lives in a treehouse. Oh wow, that's throwing some shade on our boy. That is throwing some shade on our boy. So, talk. Let's try. Yeah, we're going to try the peaceful means because that's who we are. Listen, we've been through quite a bit. Okay. The warrior is truly surprised when hearing you speak. Maybe he's used to everything attacking. Either way, he doesn't seem like a warrior, like the warriors up for a chat, but you never know. All right, we're going to roll our dice and see what happens here. 3. The warrior talks. Oh, look at this. We'll go back to page 33. Maybe the warrior knows something that we don't. And what language does he speaks? I don't know. We're going to find out. All right. The warrior's surprised, but soon smiles, even though your language is difficult and not well known on the island. After some curious phrases, the warrior tells you about the dangers of the island. Watch out for centipedes. Do eat the lizards. Well, we learned that one the hard way. If you really want to find the treasure you're after, you need to head for the mountains. The warrior thanks you for your gentle ways and wishes you good luck before disappearing into the thick jungle vegetation. You feel happy about the meeting and continue on your way. We would have slaughtered him. It wouldn't have been fair. We're not unkind like that. We don't hurt people. Well, look at Bernard wanting to fight right off the bat. Dude, let's try the peaceful approach before we start busting people up. Come on now. All right, so we rolled a 1. You hear a nearby water stream. In front of you is a small stream of crystal clear water. The burning sun almost makes it impossible not to drink from it. But it can be poisoned. Who knows where this stream comes from? But it looks wonderful. Do you want to drink from it? Or do we go back? All right, do we drink the water? I mean, we got to drink the water, I would think. Or do we go back and to the beginning and kind of start looking around? Do we drink the water? I don't know. It looks good. It's been untouched by man, so how bad can it be? I think Sheena drinks it. Drink. Patrick, I have Iron Sworn. We haven't teed it up yet. It's coming very soon. Drink it. Drink. All right. We're going to go drink some water. Let's see what happens to us. You take a sip from the water. It fills you with joy and your body revives. Or does it? Roll a dice. Uh-oh. 4. The water is perfectly fine. Add 1 HP. Remember, you cannot have more than 6 HP. All right. So that brings us up to 5. All right, we're pretty well jacked here. Now, when we fight, we can only go with 6. That's the highest. Even though we have the axe, that's all fine and dandy. But it's making it where we may not need that axe. All right, here we go. 1. You hear a war. Do we go drink some more water? Or do we go back to the jungle? I don't think... Well, if we drink more water, we can get all the way up to 6. Okay, let's do it. Let's see what happens. 5, yeah. All right. So now we're at our maximum HP. All right, which is great. That's what we need. All right. Let's see where we're going next. 5. We see another building. Oh, boy. So obviously we're going to see what kind of building it is. It's a 4. A plane wreck. Let's go to page 53. That water is full of something good. Plane wreck 53. Plane wreck 53. We are trying to solve this mystery here. 53. The sun hits the metal of something you recognize, the fuselage of an airplane. It hasn't been here long, maybe just a few months, but the jungle is unforgiving. Parts of the plane is already overgrown, the wings are gone, and the front window is broken. You can see the pilot, now a skeleton, grinning at you. If you want to leave the airplane alone, continue on your journey, well, you can head back to 23. Otherwise, climb in it, examine it, and maybe you'll find something useful. Do we go inside it? Personally, I mean, let's just call it what it is. We have to find out what's going on. I think we go in there. Stream of pure vodka. Go inside, says Zeblik. All right, let's go inside. We roll, and it is a 4. You find a compass. If you take it with you, go to page 23. Okay. First of all, let's find out what it does on page 85. It is an item. We can only carry one weapon, one item. Compass 83. Compass 83. Compass. Oh, here we go. An older compass from a ship. Maybe it can show you the right way. Follow the instructions in the adventure. Okay. So, all right, we're gonna put down a compass. We found a compass. Sheena has an axe and a compass. Not bad for a girl who just washed up onto shore. She's becoming economically superior here. All right, so we're going to go to page 23 again, and here we go. Let's find out what happens now. 6. Oh, it's that mountain in the distance. Let's go to page 31. All right, so in the mountain, we're going to roll. 4. We see a pile of stones. So we're going to go to 67. Pile of stones. A pile of stones. A pile of stones. Okay, here we go. Here we go. A stone pile looks dangerous. It might hold all kinds of monsters. But hiding in the overgrown stone pile is some sort of item, or at least it looks that way. If you do not want to examine the stone pile, go back and start walking around the dungeon. But hey, listen, we're going to look around. That's for sure. Let's find out. 3. We find a magic potion. Uh-oh, do we keep the compass or the magic potion? A compass or the magic potion? A small bottle in front of you is some sort of magic potion. Is it poison, or is it a powerful helping hand? You recognize the fluids. This is not dangerous, but you don't know exactly what it is yet. All right, let's find out. 5. Stone potion. If you want to pick it up. All right, let's see if we want to take the stone potion. Let's see what that does on page 92. 92. Stone potion. The stone potion is a great item to pack when meeting witches. Use it when the adventure calls for it. I think that's more important than the compass. 74. All right. Nah. Let's stick with the compass. Let's stick with the compass. I think the compass will help us a little bit better. I may be wrong, but we're going to take our chances. 5. So what was 5? Is that again? 5. You seem some sort of building. Boy, this is like a mecca. All right. 4. Another plane wreck. All right. Plane wreck is 53. And let's roll and see what happens. 4. We find another compass. Compass doesn't do us any good. So we're wandering around trying to figure our way around here. 2. You hear animal noises. Here we go again. Let's see. Maybe we can find that magic lizard. 3. It is a lizard. All right. You're always going to want to eat lizards. Remember that. We learned that. So we're going to bust this dude up. We decide to catch it. Page 40. And let's see if something magical can happen. No. Nothing happens with that lizard. But we're at our maximum hit points. So there we go. All right. Yeah, somehow this just came up. All right, 3. You see an overgrown item. Let's go to 24. We're going to roll. 1. You spot an item. Turn to page 79. Oh, maybe it's the key. Maybe it's the key. Maybe we can find the key finally. 79. 79. All right, here we go. And we find... Oh! In front of you, we find the golden key, page 85. golden key opens up a special lock, but which one? All right, so now we got to drop the compass. Oh, do we? Oh. Or do we drop the axe? No, we can't. We can only carry one thing. We need the key. I think, all right. Let's go with the golden key. That means we don't have the compass. All right. Let's see what happens here. Golden key. All right. Let's see what happens. Oops. We're back at the mountain. Okay, here we go. Page 31. Maybe we can get up to that temple. All right, let's see what happens here. All right. Temple. Okay, turn to page 68. Let's see what happens. 68. Okay, so we enter in there. Okay, here we go. If you have been here before, unlock the door, then go to page 10. Okay. It takes more than a few minutes before you stand in front of a large stone portal steel door. In the door is a large lock made of brass and gold. If you have been here before, unlock the door, then go to page 76. If you have not unlocked the door, but have the golden key and wish to use it now, then discard the item. Okay, so we're going to discard the item. All right. And turn to page 76 and open the door. All right, let's find out what happens on 76. All right, 76. The door opens with a squeaking sound loud enough to wake the dead. Inside is a dark, foul smell as if the door has been closed for 1,000 years. You feel that you are getting very close to your goal, but maybe also the dangers are getting greater. If you have the compass, turn to page 74. Otherwise, walk into the temple without it. Turn to page 74. Okay. Or go back to the jungle and come back when you have found the compass. All right. The dark temple is like a maze. It's very difficult to try to navigate. Small, dark caves reach far into the mountain in all directions. If you do not want to explore the temple at this time, turn back and go to page 23. Otherwise, explore the temple at your own risk. Personally, I say we go at our own risk. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do we do? What do we do? I think. All right. We're going to go with it. Let's go to page 73. You walk through the temple maze, realizing there is no turning back. It is a changing labyrinth, dark and cold. Oh boy. This ain't going to be cool. So now we have to roll a die. 2. The path turns to the right. Go to page 79. 79. Right. Okay. The path turns around the corner to the right, but it seems to continue for a while, but soon changes. Roll a die. 6. The path goes down. Go to page 82. Okay. Suddenly, the path goes down. You follow the tunnel down into the mountain. Soon the path turns again. Roll your dice. 4. It turns to the left. Go to page 80. Boy, we really needed that thing. You walk a little further into the mountain, turning left for a while. The path is straight, but soon it changes paths. Roll your die. 4. Path goes down. All right. Now, 2. It turns right again. All right, let's see what happens here. Path goes down. All right, let's see what happens here. 4. It turns left. Go to page 80. Man, we're going all over the place. 1. Path goes down. And turns left. Oh my God. Path goes down. Let me try this one. You see a light. Page 78. You see a further light in the labyrinth. Maybe you've reached your goal. You're exhausted, but do you feel lucky? The maze continues. Go to page 73. Oh no. Okay. 5. Path goes further up. Go to page 89. Up. Oh no, I don't roll anything. After a while, you end up some stairs. You walk, but something's coming your way. That rattling noise can come from one thing, a skeleton. As you hear it approach from upstairs, you turn around. You see your escape route closed by a falling gate. You are trapped. You have no choice but to fight. All right. So, the way this works, we have to roll. If we roll a 6, we absolutely fail. Nope, we hit him. So we hit the skeleton for 1. The skeleton can hit us. No, he misses. Now we just need to roll again. Skeleton's dead. All right. If you defeat the skeleton, turn to page 73. All right. Oh, God. Here we go. We're stuck in this maze. 5. The path goes further up. Go up to page 89. It's another skeleton. All right. So, yep, we hit. And now it's the skeleton's turn. Skeleton misses. And we hit and kill the skeleton. So now we go back. 1. You walk towards the light. Page 78. Okay, page 78. Let's see what happens now. 5. You see a metal gate. Go to page 70. On the other side of the metal gate, you can see what you have been searching for so long. The skeletal king's marble eye. The huge diamond is on top of a smaller stone pedestal shining through the gate. You pull the gate. It is not locked. You carefully slide open and prepare to fight anything that might guard the treasure. Go to page 94. Jeez. Uh-oh. Let's find out what happens. All right. You enter the chamber lit only by a huge diamond in the middle of the room. There seems to be no dangers here. But as you approach the large marble eye, the wall behind it cracks open. From the cracks in the walls enters the Skeleton King. You have to fight him. All right, here we go. Yeah. We hit him for 1, so he goes down to 4. He has a hit points of 5. All right, so if he rolls underneath, which he does. Now he hits us. So we're at 5. But we're still at 6. 4. We hit him. So now he's down to 3. We're gonna cream this guy. He has to roll under a 3, and he rolls a 3. Well, no, that's fine. That's 4. Okay, so now we're down to 4 hit points. Uh-oh. We have to roll under 6, which we do. So now he's down to 2. Can you imagine if he rolls a 1 here? No, he does not. He misses. We hit. He's down to 1. And there you go. So we killed him. So going to page 96. Finally, in front of you is the Skeleton King's marble eye. An enormous diamond that will make you a wealthy man for the rest of your life. If you ever get off this island, of course. But that is a later problem. You reach out for the diamond, scared for any trap that might be set off when you take it. But the Skeletal King obviously thought he had guarded it himself, so no danger appears. You pick up the stone, put it in your bag. You can see the sunlight through the small chamber where the king appeared from. Kicking it makes the wall fall apart, and you can see the jungle spreading out beneath the mountain. Turn the page. But more importantly, below the mountain, just in a small distance from the jungle, is a harbor with ships and houses. You have found not only your life's treasure, you have now also found a way out. Away from the exhausting heat and the dangerous jungle of this island, the walk through the last parts of the jungle towards the village and the port below is not as difficult as your hot, random journey. Instead, you are happy with your finds and how things turned out. It was a difficult quest with many dangers, but you managed to complete it, not only with your life, but also now carrying your prize, the Skeletal King's marble eye. Happy, you start your new journey towards the harbor and your new rich life. The end. Oh, see, they have a little character sheet. Okay. So let's talk about this a little bit. All right, let's come up top and just break this down a little bit. All 3 of these were good, and Sheena was the only one that survived. Okay? Sheena was the only one surprised. So we lost Xena. We lost Rock in Apocalyptic World, but in the jungle, we were able to find the diamond with Sheena and get through. If she didn't have that axe, that would I think it would have been a little bit tougher. Okay, and then we got so jacked up on Lizard that there was no way that you were going to stop us. I mean, that's how it is. So, what did we learn today? I'll tell you what we learned. If we're lost in a jungle, eat the magical lizards. They do a lot of things for you. There you go. Deplorable X. Thank you so much for the $10. Listen, I liked this. The thing that it almost got into a loop. And if you don't roll right, you could just sit there in a loop forever. Rob, what do you think about replayability of this game book? Well, there's a lot of things that in this one that I didn't see. This was the second one. I think this was more of an experimental thing. The real kicker to this series is the Apocalypse Now one. That one's tough, and the first one's really, really, really tough. So, oh, Jonah, there's nothing good that comes out of your mouth. It's all negative stuff. You're not a happy fella. I know, we're all stuck inside and things like that, but it's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. The most important thing is that we check these things out and find out if they're good or not. That's all. Can't be all that negative, my friend. Take a deep breath. Breathe with me. It's okay. It's going to be all right. I'm here. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here Tuesday. I'll be here Wednesday. I'll be here Thursday. I'll be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm here every day. Just breathe out. Maybe eat one of those magical lizards. You and Jim Morrison can hang out with... Okay, I didn't have fun, but the game is great. That's a good one. Okay. Honestly, this one I think it was the weakest of the three. Now, the fantasy one started to get in a little loop, but we got killed. And I like that. The apocalyptic one, I think and you see the progression, how it goes. He made the fantasy one really, really tough. And then he came to this one, okay, and he tried to make it a little easier, but it got into a loop. This is definitely the weaker of the one. And then he took what he learned from the two, the fantasy and the jungle one, and then made the apocalyptic one, which I think was really, really good, except we got murdered. Rob likes permadeath. I do like permadeath. It makes it more fun. It makes it more fun. When you're dead, then you go back and you try to rethink things. That's just me. Definitely check out. We actually did the video of it Friday, Jonah. I think you will like. I think you'll like it. It was actually really good, and I like to have a challenging thing. I mean, if you just want, listen. If you want, I'm going to show you. If you play games, do this. All right. If you do not like permadeath, here you go. This is your safe space. Whenever you're playing, if you feel dangerous, just put your hand here and everything's going to be all right. And then restart the game. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Okay? That is your safe space. Okay? Or you can live on the outside like I do and walk in the adventure, you know, with a little grimace there, with my sword, and try to fight off all these arrows that are coming at me from the sky. All right? Or, if that's too much for you, go in your safe space. Go in your safe space. It's going to be all right. We can restart this game. Okay. There. See? I made it better for everybody. We try to make things better for everybody. But I say fight. Fight! I just got Rangers of the Shadow Deep. Do you have any plays of that? No, we have one coming up because I just painted all those elves. Where are those guys? Oh, I painted a whole bunch of elves for it. And some wolves. So we're gonna go after that. We're gonna be playing that live. I think if you want to see a playthrough of it, Gorilla Miniatures did a real good one. He does so many good videos. You know, I wish I had the time he had. Fortunately, he's a stay-at-home dad, and he can just kill it old school. He does a great job. Phenomenal. A tremendous talent. All right, let's see here. Can always re-roll a new character. That's right. Rob's safe space is like video game save buttons. Yes. Yeah, no, definitely check that out, and we'll be doing something soon. Right now, we're just trying, like I said, I am just a one-man army here, and all I have is myself. And I try to crank out as much as I possibly can. It's not that easy. Until you do this, you can't imagine how hard it is to try to come up and do as much content as you do being by yourself. Rex, old school D&D, always be ready to roll a fresh new character. There you go. Yeah, and we're working on something. I'm working on something with a couple of people that we are going to be doing some D&D stuff. And we're just hashing out the details. We were looking at Zoom. We're going to see how if there's a couple things that we could fit in there with that. We're looking at the programs. I'm putting a lot of work into it behind the scenes as well as painting everything. Yep, try getting back into AD&D first edition. Definitely permadeath. That's what I'm doing, bro. We're gonna do some old school D&D, and I think you guys are gonna really love it. Listen, it's Sunday. I am going to try to rest up today and get ready for a very, very, very big week. I'm gonna name it off. I'm gonna tell you everything that we have going this week, and you're gonna say, how can one person do this? I don't even know if I can pull this off, but we're going to try. It's a mix of AD, Advanced Dungeon. Why didn't anybody just play the first edition? I think the first edition is good. The thing, though, with the first edition, and I'm just going to make a quick comment here. The first edition really sticks out because the players really didn't know the rules. It was the GM that knew all the rules to everything. And it wasn't until that next edition that everybody kind of figured everything out. Oh, I have to ask you a question. Oh, God. He's killing me. All right. So, our combat is wonky in 1E, gives me a headache. I kind of like it, though. I kind of like it. More people need to play Shadowrun. Oh, we do have some Shadowrun over there. You guys need to check out Dark Eye. Maybe we'll do something with that because I have a solo adventure for Dark Eye. It's all D20. It's a lot of fun. It is the biggest thing over in Germany. Matter of fact, you may like it, and Miniature Market has a ton of it, and it's cheap. I really like punishing challenges. I want to be tested. I laugh when my character dies. I don't get upset. I had a character. I'll tell this story real quick one more time. I had this character. Thundar the Barbarian. That's right. And I went through a whole summer of adventures at camp. I was a camp counselor. I used to teach pottery. This is going back when I was a kid. All right. And the funny thing about it was, it was the first time I was ever playing. And we were just going all the way through and great. And I remember, I'll never forget the day, August 15th. All right. Coming to the end. We only had like 7 more days of camp. And I was going to bring home this glorious character. He got killed. I laughed. Everybody was like, aren't you upset? Your character's dead. There's no point in starting it all over again. I go, it's all right. It's all right. He's dead. When you're dead, you're dead. I go, he had a great summer, though. Treasures, adventures, dragons, beholders. But dead's dead. Dead's dead. Hand thrown. Rob's Tabletop World coffee mugs. Oh, no. I used to... people used to buy my art. I really wish I could have had the room for a kiln and to be able to throw pots. I mean, I used to make vases and pots. I mean, I was very, very, very good at it. Matter of fact, the teachers and everything used to buy my stuff at school, and that's how they suggested me to go to this camp up in New Hampshire. It's my family actually owns most of the Lake Laconia, and up in New Hampshire, and it was Camp Cabian, I think it was. This is going back. I don't even know if it exists anymore, but I had gotten asked to go up there and do that, and really, really enjoyed myself. And then when I came back to school, I took like several different things of art and I really wanted to pursue it, but I was told that you couldn't make any money in art. Okay, whatever. I had fun though. I love painting. I love doing art. I thought, as good of an athlete as I was, I enjoyed art just as much. There you go. I'll have to take a look at it. Sounds very Stephen Wright-ish. Make money in art? With YouTube, maybe you can make money in art. Yeah, but YouTube wasn't there in the 70s. That's for sure. All right, listen. I had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's a channel, Cherico Pottery. I can watch it for hours and days. You know what I made before here I go on one of my tangents and stories. So much for Jungle Quest. But does anybody remember Firefox, the movie with Clint Eastwood? Okay, I had done another year there, and I went up and I made a giant dinosaur, and we got it into the kiln somehow, and that went through. And then I made the actual Firefox, and I made it out of clay, so it was a ceramic Firefox, and it was spot on. I mean, spot on. We actually saw the movie, and I kept it in my head. We saw the movie that summer. And the movie theater was cool. It was in this woman's house. She would get all the new movies, and you would sit in these folding chairs, and they would play the movie, and you would pay, and there was popcorn, and she would bake things and stuff like that, and you'd pay for that, and you'd watch movies. I remember we saw Firefox, Blade Runner, Dragon Slayer that year. One of my favorite Dragon movies. Yeah, because we saw that at the big in Laconia, at the big drive-in. So yeah, you had to remember in Russian Firefox in Russian in my head. Going. Dragon Slayer is one of my favorite. It was such a great summer of movies for me. Blade Runner, Firefox, Dragon Slayer. I mean, I love those movies. But I made the thing and it was perfect. And somebody paid me. I remember they paid me $50 for it. Now back then, think $50. That was like $150. But the thing was spot on. I made the landing strip and everything. Played over and over again on HBO. Yeah, Dragon Slayer was so good. Probably one of my favorite movies. That and Legend. Another one of my favorites. Dragon Slayer is unusual for a Disney movie. It's pretty dark, but it's glorious. Love the dragon from it too. I agree. I agree. And how they made the shield out of the Oh, look at Kabuki breaking it out. The Maxis pejorative. Oh, I forgot how to say it. Now I'm going to go watch that damn movie again because... Oh, I love that movie. Damn. With go motion. Moves smoothly. Then the whole twist at the end of the whole movie was I couldn't make the journey, so I had the guy kill me. And then all you had to do was bring me back to life so I can kill the dragon. So meanwhile, the kid was a pawn the whole time. He's just like, you did fine. You're all right, kid. Pat him on the head. Peter McNichols. You're a good boy. God. Fun movie. Great movie. I agree. All right. I love you all. We had fun this morning. The boy being girl twist too. Yeah, that was that. There was a lot of twists and turns in that movie that were really, really good. Really, really good. And the brave princess and the cowardly king. I mean, just every element that you want in a D&D movie, there for you. All right. Phew. See, we get off on these tangents. We could talk for hours. I'm going to go rest. We got a long week. Blackstone Fortress, Tuesday. Wednesday, we're painting and War and Pieces with my good friend Dan. Thursday, Julie is back with a cast of characters as we are going to be doing Folklore, The Affliction, Dark Tales. Friday, we're painting during the day, and then evening, Candace from Board Game Geek is going to join me here as we are going to do Too Many Bones together. Okay? Monday, who knows what we have? Okay? Maybe I'll paint that day and do 4 Against Darkness on Wednesday. I don't know. And don't forget the special word. At some point during this thing, I did say it. At some point during this thing, I said it. And I'm going to say it every single day. And then on Saturday, the person that gets it right will win something special. If not, it rolls over. There we go. All right. I love you all. I do. I love you all. Tomorrow's never guaranteed. Everybody, I wish you the best. I hope all goes well. Kabuki, you have nothing but are in my prayers and in my thoughts. Okay? And I hope, as tough as today is, just keep your chin up and do the best you can. This has been very difficult, and you will be in my thoughts all day today. I'm going to go tell the Queen, actually, and we will keep you in our thoughts. You know how much you mean to me, along with a lot of you out there. You know how much I love you all. All right? Be good. Be kind to each other. All right? Be special to each other. All right? And like I always used to say, and I want you guys to really think about this. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. And that's every reason to keep going and do your best. All right? Until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you. Well, we'll see you soon.